Hello everyone. In my last video, I had explained the basic concept of shapes and forms, and also I had explained how to shade a cube and a cone using a simple pencil. If you have missed the last video, you can watch that to understand the basic concept, to clear your concept. The link is given in the description box. In this video, I am going to show you how to shade a sphere. This time, I am considering the position of the light to be this side. I am changing the position of the light every time so that you do not get confused while doing the realistic drawing. No matter where the light is coming from, you can understand the concept properly and you can shade it properly. So suppose the light is hitting the object from this side. So first we will be dividing the object according to the shades with very light lines. So this is going to be the highlight part. Since this is a circular object, the division also will be circular. This is going to be the light tone. Middle tone. Dark tone. And the reflected light. Now, a sphere actually has a curve from all the sides. So we need to give little bit dark tone from all the sides because it is actually turning from all the sides and the light is being obstructed. So from all the sides we have to shade it a little bit darker. Let us start with the dark tone first. You can move the paper according to your convenience. This is the reflected light part which will get merged with the dark tone. With the soft hand, I'm just merging the reflected light with the dark tone. As I had told you, practice holding the pencil here so that you can move your hand freely. Now let's merge the dark tone with the middle tone. Here where both the tones are meeting each other, there with the soft hand you have to mix it properly. Now let us come to the light tone where the pressure on the pencil will be very less. Once you move to the highlighted part, you have to be very soft with your hands. As I said, from all the corners it will be little bit darker as it is a circular object. Now compare the tones. If you find that at some part two tones are not merging with each other, you can merge it properly with the pencil. Now we will draw the shadow of this sphere. So suppose this is the edge of a wall or a table and the light is falling like this. So the shadow will be like this. So the edge of the object will be very dark. And now the shadow becomes lighter. This way you can shade the sphere. Now let us see how to shade a cylinder. Let's draw a cylinder here. First we will be drawing an oval. That is the top part of the cylinder. Then two standing parallel lines. And the bottom of the cylinder will also be having this kind of a curve. So it will be like this. You cannot draw a straight line, it will not look three-dimensional. So the same curve which you have given here, that curve you need to give on the bottom side also. Now in this object I am considering that the light is falling exactly from the front. So this part is going to be the highlighted part where the light is hitting the object directly and then it is spreading. So exactly after the highlighted part, this side and this side will be the light part, then middle tone, then dark tone. So let us start with the dark part only. As I said, the light is falling on the object from front. So we become a little bit lighter, lighter and lighter, and then we merge this tone with the highlighted part, which is going to be paper white. And this part which we have left, that is the reflected light part. Now from the other side also, we will be starting like this, the dark tone, and decrease the pressure on the pencil. Come towards the highlight. Now the reflected light from the other side. Now compare the tones. If you find that the highlight is too much, just increase the middle tone part and the light tone part. It depends on the light, how much light is falling on the object. Accordingly, you have to decide. If this is a hollow cylinder, then the light which is falling from front will be falling on this part here inside, and this part will be the lighter and this side will be darker. And if it is a solid object, then the same light will be continuing here from the front and the back side will be darker. I'll be showing you the shading of a hollow one. So if it is hollow, this part will be light, and from these corners and this side it will be darker, because the light is not hitting this part. Now the shadow of this object will be falling behind this object. So we won't be able to see the shadow exactly, but the part where the object is touching the surface, that part is going to be very dark. In this way, you can practice converting different shapes into different forms by shading them. You can use different textures for obtaining three-dimensional effect on any object. Once you have understood the basic concept of light and shade, you can draw any three-dimensional object of your day-to-day life as each and every object has some basic shapes and forms hidden in it. So keep on practicing and exploring the new ideas in 3D drawing. Thank you.